Memories of demanding voting rights are still vivid for civil rights pioneer C.T. Vivian.
We were murdered for the right to vote because they wanted to keep us under constraint.
Despite the dangers, Vivian and others were on a mission to get blacks registered and voting in Selma, Alabama.
You can't keep anyone in the United States from voting.
For weeks, Vivian led dozens of blacks to the courthouse in Selma in a campaign known as Nonviolent Direct Action.
Until you had the vote and showed that you desired it, that was what was most meaningful.
This courthouse does not belong to Sheriff Clark. This courthouse belongs to the people of Dallas County.
Vivian took on Sheriff Jim Clark and admitted racists who enforced local laws that denied blacks voting rights.
So he turned his back on me and started to walk away. And I told him, I said, you can turn your back on
me, but you cannot turn your back upon the idea of justice.
So he decided to do what he always does, is beat people. He really, really hit me right across the face.
We're willing to be beaten for democracy, and you misuse democracy in the street.
A turning point came in March 1965. A peaceful voting rights protest in Selma turned violent when Alabama State Police attacked unarmed demonstrators on a day known as Bloody Sunday.
Your order to disperse. This march will not continue.
John Lewis, now a U.S. congressman, led the march.
They came toward us, beating us with nightsticks, trampling us with horses, releasing the tear gas. I was hit in the head by a state trooper with a nightstick. I had a concussion at the bridge.
Can we have somebody take somebody to a doctor?
I thought I was going to die. I thought I saw death.
Images of the attack caused a national outcry. A few days after the violent confrontation, civil rights demonstrators got court approval to march again from Selma to Montgomery.
Martin Luther King Jr. came by to visit me in my hospital room and said, John, don't worry, we will make it from Selma to Montgomery, and the Voting Rights Act will be passed.
All the way from Selma town.
King led tens of thousands of marchers to Alabama's capital in support of voting rights.
I know you're asking today, how long will it take? How long? Not long. Not long.
In just a few months, Congress passed and President Lyndon Johnson signed the Voting Rights Act into law on August 6, 1965, giving federal enforcement to the 15th Amendment of the U.S. Constitution. By the end of 1965, there were 250,000 new black registered voters. These civil rights pioneers say they're satisfied the sacrifices made by so many 5 decades ago paid off, making the nation better. Chris Simkins, VOA News, Selma, Alabama.